Hello everyone, my name is Kilo Chicken and I'm back with another video. Today I will be building and reviewing the LEGO Minecraft Bedrock Adventures. This is an extremely overpriced set coming in at $89.99 or just $90 in the US for 644 pieces, which is indeed very, very pricey. But, there's always a but. There are a few things that I saw that kind of justify for the extremely preposterous price to part ratio, and I will be going over them in just a minute. This is set number 21147, like I said, the Bedrock Adventures. It includes about 4 minifigures and just a few other characters, and this did come in the one wave of LEGO Minecraft sets that had the Skull Arena and the Skeleton Attack, which I already did a set review on, but I didn't really want to get this at the time that I got the other ones because I didn't really need them for what I was working on, which was the 5-foot tall tower that I built using LEGO Minecraft modules, so I didn't really need that. I just needed those sets. But now I finally got this, and I will be building and reviewing this today. Let's just go ahead and take a closer look at the box art. So, taking a closer look at the box art, as you can see, it has this kind of interesting looking, like, normal build, like what you would originally build, but it does have some different ways to rearrange, which look pretty interesting, and I will definitely be trying out. Anyway, as I said, they have about 4 minifigures and some other characters. First, they have Steve, and note there is a stone shovel, which is the first time getting that. Also have an Alex with a shield, which shields are getting a little bit less hard to find now. We also have a cave spider, which only comes in about 2 other sets, so that's nice. We have a creeper, very common. A zombie, even more common. A bat, which comes in a $20 set, so not too exclusive. And finally, the main attraction is this brand new silverfish that looks super interesting. I'm definitely excited to take a closer look at them. But anyway, moving on with the box art. Taking a look on the back. It's an extremely modular set that I said I really like. I really like different ways to arrange. As you can see, they do have different ways that you can rearrange your set down here. Also, there are some just play features there. And then the two things that I find are the reasons that justify the extremely large price for this set is, one, they have every single ore in this one set. So correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is every single LEGO ore that has ever been in a LEGO Minecraft set. They have coal, iron, gold, lapis lazuli, emerald, diamond, and redstone, and then they also have some obsidian. But that's, I believe, every single ore which is in this one set, so definitely, probably is one of the factors to the higher price. Also, they have these brand new 2 silverfish, which probably was not a cheap process to make these guys. So those are 2 of my guesses for why this is such a large set. But anyway, now that we've finished looking at the box art, I'm going to go ahead and build this, and then we can go into a deep review. Alright everyone, here it is all built up, but before we dive in, let's go ahead and take a quick look at each of the minifigures. Wow, that is a pretty weird looking Steve. LEGO Minecraft likes to mess up on the face prints a lot. I've seen that happen quite a bit of times. One of the eyes are too big or it's too scooted over, but I don't know, whatever. It's a Steve minifigure. I don't know what else to say about it, but there he is. He does have a stone shovel, which is the very first time getting that, so I like it. And yeah, one thing I could say is getting some nice printing on the side of the heads and maybe the back, but everything else is pretty good. Here is Alex, and her face print is intact. Actually, now that I look at it, it looks like one of her eyes are too big. Anyway, yeah, it's Alex, and she has a iron leggings and an iron chest plate, which I always love to get. And she also has one of these shields, which we have gotten twice before. One in the Nether Portal set, and then in the Mountain Cave. She also has a diamond pickaxe, and this is what she looks like without her iron chest plate, so, you know, nothing new here. Of course, the only thing I would like different is a little bit more texture and more printing on the side, but other than that, let's move on. Here's a zombie. It's the green version of Steve. Nothing different. And again, one thing that I could change, I'd say more texture. But for now, it's fine. It's kind of got kind of a cartoony look whenever it doesn't have very much texture. So maybe a little bit more would make me a little bit happier. And it'd be great if we could get a husk. It's about time. We've gotten a stray minifigure and we haven't gotten a husk yet, so that'd be cool. Here's a creeper. It's a good minifigure. I've always liked the creeper. It's got a good body mold. I love how the feet look. Just one thing, it's always got me. I feel like it's supposed to be a different color green. This green seems a little bit too dark, and I just feel like there's something about the kind of green that it is in the game that doesn't really look like this green. So I don't know if LEGO would be able to change their creeper, but I don't know if I don't know. It's a good green color. I just don't know if it fits the character. Here's the cave spider. It's again nothing new, no new prints, no new build techniques. We've gotten it before, but it's always nice to get again if you want to build an army of LEGO Minecraft mobs. I do like the blue, the really dark blue color that they use for him, but I don't know why they don't use all blue colors for the legs too. They kind of just do blue for the body and then black for the legs. So I don't know if they just don't have that color and they didn't really want to make that color in these pieces, but it would have been cool if it was all blue instead of blue and black. Here's the bat. Not really a hard to find character because we just got him in the zombie cave. He has two different ways to have him built, either with his wings in or with the wings out. I think it's a very good looking bat build, and the minifigure neck attachment pieces are a good fit for the wings. And last but not least, we have our amazing new silverfish. Definitely one of the main reasons for why anyone would buy this set. Definitely one of my reasons. And I love this new mold. It looks amazing. As you can see, the way it was molded is to look like it's in kind of a slithering position where it's the tail is kind of bent a little bit to the left, which I think looks pretty good. This new mold kind of gives me the hope that LEGO Minecraft isn't dying, and it's kind of saying that they're not slacking. They still know how to do amazing new molds, and it kind of gives me hope for maybe an in-city in the future with maybe new shulker molds or even endermite molds. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it with the minifigures. We can go ahead and move on into the set. Alright everyone, here is a closer look at the set. It's definitely, it's not anything original. We've definitely seen sets that look like this before, but I can never get enough of the cave or the mine sets. I always love having them in my collection, and every time a new one comes out, I'm pretty excited. Honestly, it's fitting seeing how the original name for Minecraft was the cave game, so I guess this kind of, the amount of cave and mine sets that come out, I guess do make sense. But anyway, taking an even closer look, let's go down here first and then work our way to the right. As you can see, we have a little bit of just normal plains biome right here with a chest and a bucket of water. As you can see in the chest, we have an iron sword, which is always nice to get. And also we have a couple of the elements that were mined, so like emerald and diamond in there. We also have a crafting table, which is the original build, nothing new with that. And like I said, a bucket of water with one little translucent blue stud inside of it to represent the water. Underneath we have kind of a what looks like a mine section with these fence pieces that build up the sides. I think it looks good. As far as displayability goes, this is good, but playability, it's not very good at all, because one, they don't come with any minecarts in this set, and there's no way you can attach it to any other minecart, seeing how it's not at all extended up into the air. So not quite sure what was happening there. It might have just been for looks, and they succeeded there. As you can see, they have an iron ore, which is just one of the many ores in this set. They have a furnace right here, which I think looks pretty good in that place, seeing how you can just flip it and the back is not exposed to show the other side, which I think they knew what they were thinking when they did that. Also, there's one single mushroom right there. And then right here, yet another TNT explosion function. They've done so many of these, honestly. I don't think they'll ever settle. But anyway, this is a pretty good one. As you can see, we've got a little knob here and this little thing sticking out that stops it from going too far. But anyway, you push it this way and it kind of just pops it off. And underneath, you have an emerald ore. So that's a clever little, very fun play feature there. They did a really good job there. As you can see, they do have some ladders here, which don't lead to anything in particular, but that's just because it's a very rearrangeable set and it's for other things. Keep on going this way, as you can see, something that really made me question the name of this set. It's Bedrock Adventures, but for something called Bedrock Adventures as the name of its set, it doesn't have a lot of bedrock. Literally, those two little speckles are the only reference to bedrock that they've done in this set. So I don't know. I guess they're just implying that they're extremely far down in this mine, but whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. While we're over here, as you can see, they use some pretty cool pieces. These giant, I think they're called 1x2x5s, translucent blue pieces, which you don't get that very often, so I was really excited to get that. Definitely probably one of the factors that go into the price of this set. As you can see over here, it's where the water and the lava are joining together, so it does create obsidian, and they have mineable obsidian right here. They also have a torch here and some redstone, which is of course able to be taken off with ease because of the jumper plate that it's connected to. And over here, probably one of my personal favorite parts of this set. You know how they just introduced the silverfish characters, but not only did they introduce them, they gave them quite the entrance, and by that I mean they gave them their own play feature. So I'm sure everyone has had their first experience with silverfish. It's whenever you're here and you're mining and you get to that one rock that is harder to break than the others, and you're like, what? Why is it hard? So then you just keep mining it because you're curious, and then boom, all of the silverfish come running out, and they start to swarm you, and you die. They flood the place. It's crazy. So that's basically what they're trying to reenact right there, which they did an extremely good job. As you can see up on the top here, they have a little hole that you just drop your silverfish right into, and they go right on out. So that was an amazing little play feature that they added to this set, that they made specially for the new silverfish. Also, right here, they have this diamond ore, which is mineable. They have a lot of ores in this set, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Also right here, they have some ladder pieces, and that leads up to another plot of just normal terrain. As you can see, they have a new printed tile for a different looking sign, which has the kind of warning symbol on it, which I really like. And right here, the first time we've ever gotten this version of flower that is a dandelion, so that's also pretty cool. They have a tree right here with an apple in its leaves. They also have another torch right here, and then we have another layer of cave, which doesn't really coincide with this land right here, so it was a little bit confusing. But anyway, right here we have a cave spider spawner, which I'm not too big on, since we already got the mountain cave and that had a spider spawner in it. So I don't know if they could have done anything differently. I don't know how many different kind of spawners there are. I don't know if it's just zombie and spiders or if there are other things. But anyway, that's what that is. And right here they've got this knob, and if you spin it, it spins the little spider on the inside, which is accurate to the game. But this particular build is actually exclusive to this set, because if you have gotten the mountain cave, and I have, then you will know that that little stud down there it's a black stud with a hole in it in that set, but in this set it's an orange stud with a hole in it. Here's some proof, by the way, if you don't believe me. Here's the spawner from the mountain cave set, and as you can see in there, they are using the black stud instead of the orange stud. So yeah, just thought I might point that out. So just a very, very small exclusivity to that build in particular. As you can see, they do have these newer versions of the ladders, which I think look really good. That leads up to this coal. So yeah, again, another ore that is mineable. And right here, there's just a lava section with some mushrooms and some lapis lazuli and gold ore. And this last room is also the room that hosts this, what I like to call the upside down build. As you can see, that stud is facing downward, which is where you put this bat with his wings folded up and everything. You put him under, let's see if I can move it. There we go. You put him under this rock, which is a technique that we have seen in 2 other sets, the zombie cave and the mountain cave. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it with this set, and I honestly like it. It's got a lot of cool pieces and the exclusive new silverfish, but I don't really like the arrangement. So I'm going to change it up a little bit with one of the suggestions that they give you in the instruction books. Alright, now that I am done rearranging, as you can see, you've got this brand new and extremely cool looking rearrangement to this build. As you can see, you've got your layers, and they've actually made use of all of the ladders to make just a giant column of ladders that go to each different layers. And also, they have both of the kind of plains biome modules up here. They look really good together. And it just gives me the sense of depth to this build. It makes me think of the Bedrock Adventures, seeing how down at the very bottom, you've got your bedrock down here. And I just think this looks extremely good. I like this extremely better than the other build that they suggested. But this is only one of the different arrangements. There's another one. But if you get the set, you can figure it out by yourself. I just wanted to show you just the different kinds of ways, just one of the different kinds of ways that you could rearrange this to show how modular and just playable it is. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please remember to leave a like, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy my channel and my content. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video.